Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is start number 8 of the 1972 Gaylord Perry Stratomatic Super Advanced Replay. Today, the Indians and Gaylord Perry will be facing Jim Schellenbach and the Texas Rangers. And before we get started, of course, as we do in this replay, we will be doing weather effects. Easy for me to say. This is a day game in Cleveland in May, so we will be doing 1 to 6 is good, 7 to 13 is average, and 14 to 20 is bad. And we get the 4, so we have good weather. And that means ballpark singles are 1 to 12 for lefties and 1 to 6 for righties, and the home run chances will be automatic. They are at a 20. And I'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back to get the game started. All right, and I'll just do the lineup as they come up. And when the fielders field the ball, you'll know who's in the field. All right, leading off for the Rangers is Elliot Maddox. And a 6-3 is a left field chance. And the 20 for the left fielder, that's Alex Johnson on a 5. I think he'll actually get to this. Yep. And he just has to avoid the error. He is an E13. E13 and a 9. There is no 9, so Johnson takes care of the tough chance there. And he will make the catch 1 away. And that brings up Davey Nelson. 5-4, third base chance. 16 is an easy play for Buddy Bell. Does he make an error? He is an E19. Oh boy, that's a little bit not out of my range. 19. There is no 13, so Bell makes a tough play. Bounces the first. Nice play by Tommy McCraw to dig it out. 2 down. Here's Don Mincher. 1-6 single to 9. That's picked up by the first baseman McCraw. He steps on the bag himself, and that will retire the side. Through a half inning, it's the Rangers nothing, and the Indians coming to bat. And leading off for the Indians is the center fielder, Del Unser. And here's the pitch to Unser, lefty-lefty matchup. 6-5 against the lefty. Shortstop chance. 15 will be in range for the shortstop. That is Toby Hara. He is an E30. And a 6. Oh boy, this could be 30 and a 6. No error on a 6. So Unser is retired, 1 away. Here's Eddie Leone, the shortstop. 1-8 against the lefty, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down for Alex Johnson. Four, 5 against a righty, ground ball to short. And Toby Hara tires Johnson. And after an inning complete, it's the Rangers nothing and the Indians nothing. And here's Dick Billings. to lead off the top of the second. Will be followed by Frank Howard and Ted Ford. And the 6-12 against a righty, a 1-6 single chance. Or that's a 15, so that's a line drive to the shortstop. And Leone will retire. Billings, one away, and here's Frank Howard. For 5, and that's a deep drive to left center field, and just going off the top of the wall. Howard's in with a double. 1-3 home run chance, and that's a 4. So just missing a home run is Frank Howard. He'll be on second base. They will not hold him on. And here's Ted Ford. 1-6. Ground ball back to the mound. Don't believe he advances on this. Nope. So Perry looks Howard back. Throws out Ford. 2 down. As Howard remains on second. Here's Lenny Randle. There will be no blowing of baseballs, at least as of yet. All right, here's the pitch to Randle. Switch hitter batting left-handed. 1-11. Ballpark single. Against the lefty, it's a 1-12. That's a 15. So we're going to take the... Actually, we'll take this as a line drive. Let's see, left-handers go to the second baseman. And Jack Brohammer gets it. And that will retire the side. The Rangers strand a runner on a hit, but do not score. And we go to the bottom of the second. Indians nothing, Rangers nothing. Here in the second. All right, Ray Fosse due up here, and on deck is Roy Foster. 6-4 shortstop chance. I think Randall should, or Harris should be okay on a 3 and a 12. Yes, he will. E30. And a 13. Boy, he's getting these weird rolls here. 30. There is no 13. There is a 12, but no 13. So that is the third assist for Toby Hara. Here's Roy Foster. 1-7 single to 4. That lands right on it, just out of the reach of the third baseman, Davey Nelson. And the Indians have their first hit. They will not hold on Foster. Here's Buddy Bell playing third base today. For 3. Third baseman, Nelson, 4 and a 5. That will get through for, that'll get knocked down. Let's see, Nelson is an E26 and an 8. There is no 8, but that will be good enough for an infield hit. Foster moves to second. Here's Tommy McCraw. Oops, sorry. So that's a... didn't use the havoc roll. We'll use a havoc roll now. Nothing on the floor. 2-6 against the lefty. Base hit in the left field. We're not holding the runners on. Left fielder Howard is a +3 arm. And we're not holding Foster. That puts him as a 14. +3 makes him a 17. They will send him. Actually, wait a minute. 1 to 17. No, they'll let him score so that they can avoid any other runners moving up. So RBI single for Tommy McCraw, and the Indians lead this lead the game 1-0. All right. Here's Jack Brohammer. Havoc roll here first. Nothing on the 15. There's Brohammer, first and second, 1 out. .611 against a lefty. Fly ball to right field. That's Ford. 3-9 should be okay. And it is Chuck Ford for the error. He is an E8. E8 and a 13. There is no 13 now. Because this is a right field B chance, there is an opportunity for Bell to go to third. Starts at a 14. Gets -2 for, or gets +2 for it being a fly ball to right. Right fielder Ford is a -1. So 1 to 15, he can go to third. 16 to 19, he holds, and he's out on a 20. That's a 3, and he makes it into third easily. Craw will hold for Perry. 2 down. Runners on the corners, 1 in. 4-9 against a righty. Draws a walk. And let's see if the Indians can take advantage of this. Back to the top of the order, Del Unser grounded out his first time up. 3-7 against the lefty. No, they won't. Struck him out. So the Indians leave them loaded. They get 1 run on 3 hits. And after 2 complete hits, the Indians won and the Rangers nothing. And Perry will face Toby Hara to lead off the top of the third. .38. Ground ball to second. And Brohammer throws out Hara, 1 away. Brings up the pitcher Schellenbach. He's a pitcher hitting card number 1. And struck him out. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the third for Elliot Maddox. 4-6 against a righty. And that will get down for a hit. So Maddox will take first now. Perry is a -1 hold. Fossey is a -3, so -4. So they will not hold him on. He would get an automatic jump and would have to steal at an 11. They won't bother with that for 1 to 11 with 2 outs. So here's Davey Nelson not holding him on. .412 against a righty first base chance. McCraw a 2 and a 4. And it's a good thing we were not holding him on, or else that would have been a single. But McCraw can get to it because he wasn't holding him on. McCraw is an E14 and a 9. And there's a 9 on there, so McCraw gets it, tries to throw to Perry covering, he throws it at his feet, and everybody is safe. So first and second, and they will not hold any runners on. Here's Don Mincher. Three nine, and ooh, didn't get 3-9 is a fly ball to left, and Johnson takes care of that one. Takes care of that fly ball, and that retires the side. So Ranger strand 2 on a hit, and after 2.5, it's the Indians 1 and the Rangers nothing. And forgive me for, I understand I'm not using the Havoc roll, but that would have been a 5 anyway, so that was no Havoc. I may just say for Super Advanced that I may not do the Havoc roll, but I'll try to use it. Alright, here's Eddie Leone. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-9, lefty, fly ball to left. And Frank Howard's under it, puts it and retires Leone. Here's Alex Johnson, grounded out his first time up. And that's to the first baseman, Mincher. 3 and a 19, he can easily get to that. That was a 19. 19, or E10 and an 11. And how about that? Mincher, he throws over the pitcher's head covering Schellenbach. And Johnson reaches on an error. Alright, so the hold quotient for Schellenbach, he's a -2. Billings is a +1, so it'd be +1 without it, or -1 without it, -3 with it. They will hold Johnson on. All right, Havoc roll. Ooh, 1, but there is no wild pitch for Schellenbach, so I guess I really don't need to do it, because the only way that the Havoc roll works is if you get the 2 and then the pass ball rating for Billings. 4-8 against the righty, struck him out. 2 down. Here's Roy Foster. Oops, Havoc roll is the 8. I'll re-roll it if needed. 3-5 against the lefty, struck him out. And that retires the side. To the 4th we go. Indians lead 1-0. And Billings, Howard, and Ford due up for the Rangers here in the 4th. Five, 6, struck him out. Second strikeout for Perry. Here's Frank Howard. One 9 and struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Ted Ford. 5-9, and he strikes out. So Perry strikes out the side, and we go to the bottom of the 4th 1-0 Indians. And this is a very interesting inning because Schellenbach is due up third in the top of the fifth. Let's see how well he does here. May let him hit, but we'll see. Here's Buddy Bell. Singled his last time up. 1-8 against the lefty. Weak ground ball to first. And Minshew steps on the bag himself. 1 away. Here's Tommy McCraw, whose RBI single is the difference in the game. And 1-6 against the lefties, a fly ball to left. 2 away. Here's Jack Brohammer. And that's not the column you want to be in for Brohammer. Fly ball to left. And a 1-2-3 inning for Schellenbach. And we go to the top of the fifth. Indians lead 1-0. And they will let Schellenbach hit this inning. He's actually doing quite well. All right. Perry will face Lenny Randall, Toby Harrah, and Jim Schellenbach. 3-6 ground ball to short. And Leone retires Lenny Randall 1 away. Here's Toby Harrah. 1-7 and this is another ground ball to Leone. And he retires Harrah 2 away. That brings up the pitcher, Schellenbach. Struck out his first time up. 4-8. Schellenbach is a lefty. And he strikes out. So another 1-2-3 inning for the Rangers. That's 7 in a row retired by Perry. We go to the bottom of the fifth. 1-0 Indians. And of course, as I said, this is Schellenbach's start of his point of weakness. So we'll see how long he goes. All right. Perry walked his first time up. 5-8. And Perry rips this one, but just cutting it off is the center fielder, Maddox. And Perry reaches on a single. That's a 1-14 double, but that's a 16. So they will not hold Perry on, and they are not expecting a bunt from Unser. Now, not in the fifth inning. If it was the sixth inning, I might think about it. But no, they will let Unser swing away. Havoc roll. None of 13. 3-8. Ground ball back to the mound. They'll get Perry at second, but will not get Unser at first. It's the pitcher, so we'll see. With Unser being a lefty, that would be 1-6. All right, one down. They will hold. Actually, -2, -1, 1-14. Yeah, they'll hold him on because 70% chance with one out. They could send him. So they will hold on. Unser. Here's Leone. Havoc roll. Nothing for, it's a 1, but no wild pitch rating. 5-10 Ballpark single. That 7 is good. He needs a 1 to... No, it's not. Against a righty, that's a 1 to 6. So, line drive. Caught by the shortstop. Actually, no, we'll call that a fly ball to left. Yeah, we'll just go by what the result on the card says. So, shallow fly ball, and just getting into it is the left fielder, Howard, 2 down. That brings up Alex Johnson. Okay, so 2, and this is where the havoc roll could come into play. 1, 2, or 3, it's nothing. 4, 5, or 6, we have a pass ball chance. Oops. And we'll try that again. And a 1 to 6. And Unser goes to second. That's a 4. That's a pass ball. Unser moves down to second, and we'll try it again. Nothing on the 12. Johnson will runner in scoring position with 2 outs, try to get another run home. 5-4 catcher chance, and the 14 will be in range for catcher Billings. 3 and a 14. Yep, he doesn't have to worry about a wild pitch. That'd be a pop-up chance. Does he drop the pop-up? Billings is an E8. 13. Nope, so that's popped up, and in fair territory, Billings makes the catch, and that retires the side. The Indians strand 1 on 2 hits. And we go to the top of the 6th. And that will probably be it for Schellenbach. He gave up 2 on his point of weakness. So they will go to Bill Gogolewski. And he will come in the 6th inning. All right. Perry, 3rd time through the order. Maddox, Nelson, and Mincher. And here's Maddox. 1-7. Found the field goal there. Ground ball to second. And that retires Maddox 1 away. And here's Davey Nelson. 1-3 against a righty. Struck him out. And here's Don Mincher. 1-8, and he draws a walk. So 2-out base runner for the Rangers. They will not hold Mincher on. He will not go anywhere. Here's Dick Billings, havoc roll. 1 and a 1 to 7. Mincher heads to second. And that is a 7, so wild pitch. Mincher goes down to second. We'll do this again. Nothing on the 17. Here's Dick Billings, runner on second. And there's the first outside roll. I guess, as Dwayne Martz says, it's now an official game. And we'll re-roll. Billings. 6-9, shortstop chance. Leone is a 3, but the 19 will be good. They're not holding a runner on anyways. So that doesn't take into effect. E27 and a 13. No, there is a 12, but no 13, and Leon gets it, throws the first, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Indians lead 1-0, and they will face a new pitcher, Bill Gogolewski. Schellenbach, his day is done. All right, here's Ray Fosse, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And 3-11 against the righty is a ground ball to first. Mincher over to Gogolewski covering. One away. And here's Roy Foster. Foster 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. The only run scored. 6-5 against a righty. Ground ball is short. And that retires Foster, 2 down. And here's Buddy Bell. 1-9. Another ground ball to short. And here retires Bell, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the 6th. We go to the 7th. Indians lead 1-0. And Howard, Ford, and Randall here in the 7th. And here is Howard. 6-5 against a righty. Struck him out. Second time Howard's gone down on strikes. And here's Ted Ford. Six ground ball to the shortstop. Leon retires Ford, 2 down. And here's Lenny Randall. For 6, switch hitter betting left-handed. That's a 4. That'll get down. And Randall is on with his first hit of the day. They will not hold him on, although he gets an automatic lead at a 3, but I think he'd be a negative. He'd be a 0 just for being normal. So, havoc roll for Perry. Nothing on the 6. Here's Toby Hara. .410. Ballpark single. 14 will not do it, so let's see. 410. We'll say it's a fly ball to left. And that retires the side. Stretch time here at Cleveland Stadium. Indians lead 1-0. And the Rangers will make a switch in the outfield. Or will they? No, they won't, because Howard could get at least one more time up. And then, so we will not see a change in the outfield. And Gogolewski will face McCraw. Brohammer and Perry. McCraw 1 for 2 on the day. Three, 4 against the righty. Ground ball. The first. Mincher steps on the bag himself. 1 down. And here's Jack Brohammer. Nobody on. 6-5. against the lefty. Ground ball to second. And that will retire Brohammer. Here's Gaylord Perry. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. 5-5. And that's a fly ball to right. And that will retire the side. 2 strong innings in relief for Gogolewski. He will get pulled as he is due up. And Casey Cox will be loosening the bullpen. He will come in. And the pinch hitter for Gogolewski will be Larry Bittner. All right, so Bittner will hit for Gogolewski. And Cox is warming the bullpen. 5-10 against the lefty. Ground ball to first. McCraw takes it to the bag himself. 1 away. And here's Elliot Maddox. 1-5, and he draws a walk. Now, Maddox, actually, with 1 out, they'll be expecting a bunt, and Nelson will square around. First off, havoc roll. Nothing on the 19. All right, Nelson will square around a bunt. Get my sack bunt chart out. And Nelson becomes a C bunter. They're expecting a bunt here. A C and a 6 will be defense. So Maddox runs at a 15. -4 is 11. Minus the range of the fielder, that's the pitcher. Perry is a 1. So 50-50. They'll just take the sure out at first. One 4 on the sacrifice. Nelson moves up to, Maddox moves up to second. Oops, excuse me. And there are 2 away for Don Mincher, who does have that clutch rating on that 3/8. So if that hits, this game is tied. Havoc roll first. 16, that's a no. All right, here's the pitch to Mincher. 4-7. Against the lefty, that's 1-9, so that will fall in, but not getting a good jump is Maddox, and he can only go to third. So runners on the corners for Dick Billings. Havoc roll 2, so 3, there is no balk, so we will continue. 1-8, and who just missed the clutch result. Ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. Rangers 3-2, and we go to the 8th, bottom of the 8th. It's still 1-0 Indians. And Gogolewski will be replaced by Casey Cox. Make sure that's the right move. Yeah. Actually, no. Paul Lindblad will come into the game and pitch. We need Cox if it goes longer. So Paul Lindblad. The second Rangers pitcher, relief pitcher. Face the top of the order, Unser, Leone, and Johnson. All right. And lefty-lefty matchup. 6-7 against the lefty, draws a walk. And Unser will not be held on. -3 without the hold, make him a 1-12. And they are not expecting a bunt from Leone. So, but he would be a B hit and run. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll do the hit and run here. Havoc roll first. Nothing on the 13. And here's the hit and run. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, we go off the chart. If it's not, we go off what the pitcher result is. And we'll go off the pitcher result. 5-4 is a catcher chance. 17, that won't be a pass ball chance either for Billings. No, in fact, this may be as good as a sacrifice. 11 on a 8. No, so little dribbler up the first baseline. Billings gets it, gathers, throws the first. To get Leone going to second is Unser. So a swinging bunt does just as good a job as a regular bunt. And Unser goes to second. And he will continue to be held on. 1 out. And Alex Johnson now up. Havoc roll. Nothing on the 6. Here's Alex Johnson. 2-7 against the lefty. Fly ball to left. And that retires Johnson. 2 down. Here's Ray Fosse. And that's an 18-0 on the Havoc roll. Six, 7. That will do the job. 1-2 double. The rest is a single. That's a 6. Fosse with the base hit. Unser rounding third and heading home with a big insurance run. And the Indians lead it 2-0. And that will get Mingori loosening in the bullpen just in case Perry falters. But Perry will come out for the 9th. And, we want to make some defensive changes here. PDQ after this inning. All right, here's Foster. 3-9. And against the lefty, struck him out. And that will retire the side. The Indians get a big insurance run and lead 2-0. And the Indians will make some defensive changes. Buddy Bell will be moving to right field. And so he gets a little bit better result than Foster. And then Greg Nettles will come in. He's supposed to get an off day, but he'll play an inning of defense. So he'll come in for Foster and hitting Foster's spot. Okay, so Foster will come out. All right. top of the ninth. Perry will come out, but Mangori is starting to loosen in case something happens. Frank Howard will lead off the top of the ninth, followed by Ted Ford and Lenny Randall. Nobody I'd be pinch hitting for anyway, possibly. All right, here's Frank Howard. 5-11. Fly ball to right. One away. And here's Ted Ford. 2-7. Field goal roll there. Ground ball to short. And Leone retires. Ford 2 down. Lenny Randall, last chance for the Rangers. (6-9) Shortstop chance. 20 will be good for Leone. (27) and an 11. There is no 11. Leone throws the first, and that's your ball game. Final score from Cleveland Stadium. The Indians win this one 2-0. We'll be right back with the line score. Okay, final line score. Indians 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. The Rangers no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. Perry goes to the distance. Not allow a run. Walked 2 and struck out 7. Jim Schellenbach, your hard luck loser. He didn't pitch bad. Went 5 innings and gave up the 1 run. And Lindblad gave up the 2nd run. So, all right. The next start will be against the Detroit Tigers. That will be Les Kane going for the Tigers against Perry. And that will be start number 9. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like. It helps the video to be seen, and YouTube likes that. If you have not subscribed, please, if you would like to, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever game you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good day, everybody.